Majeed Menon also on the line with us. Mr. Majeed Menon, the Supreme Court saying demolition should continue, but just ensure that due process is followed.
Shocked by this order of the Honorable Supreme Court. With due respect, I must say that, well, in one breath, Supreme Court says that no demolition without due process of law should take place, and in another breath, Supreme Court says that we are not inclined to stay the ongoing bulldozing operation. Now, the whole country knows that BJP leaders have in fact expressed themselves by saying that this is the punishment to the accused persons who were indulging in protest, rioting. I am afraid the court could not believe the petitioner. It appears that the petitioners have not been able to make out a case that, well, it is known to everybody and there is a hue and cry in civil society that this is an act of high-handedness. It is retributive punishment. It is instant justice, which is not known to civil society governed by rule of law. And therefore, stay was necessary immediately. And then, of course, issuance of notice and then the say of the state government of Uttar Pradesh would have met the ends of justice.
To that particular point of instant justice, I believe the argument given was that notices were served to individuals. One notice, in fact, was dated August 2020.
No, but now, since the Supreme Court has issued notice, I only hope that the notice is returnable immediately, as early as possible by tomorrow, so that if it is found that this bulldozing operation is not a lawful exercise, then in that event it must stop.
Okay, but when the court has said that yes, the demolition can continue, when as of now the government has also said that due process has been followed, so why not welcome it?
Court is under assumption that the bulldozing operation is going as per procedure in law, but it appears that it is not so. So the petitioners who have approached the Supreme Court, it is their duty to convince the Honorable Supreme Court that there has been a proclamation by BJP, the ruling party there, that this is retributive. We want to punish those who are indulging in protests. You see, therefore, that is not acceptable at all in a civil society. And I'm sure justice will be done by Supreme Court in a day or two.
So, Mr. Memon, you're saying this particular order is not going to put a full stop to the debate. You, in fact, believe that the petitioners, the Jamaat, did not or was not able to convince the court about the retributive action as you are talking about?
Yeah, I believe so. Because unless if the petitioners were able to persuade the court and convince the court that, well, admittedly, this bulldozing of the houses of the people who are allegedly involved in rioting and destroying public property by where punishment is going on, which is proclaimed by BJP publicly, and the Supreme Court would have stopped it. But since the Supreme Court still believes that it is being done by following legal process.
Right, but sir, those points definitely were made by the Jamaat. Both sides presented its point of view, and based on that, the Supreme Court arrived at a conclusion. Although the UP government definitely has to respond to the objections that have been raised. So let's see what the explanation is. Thank you very much, Mr. Memon. I believe we have a view.